Good evening, and welcome to the class of 2024's graduation. Thank you, family, friends, and staff, for joining us on this special and memorable day. I would like to start by congratulating my classmates on accomplishing this amazing milestone in life, surviving high school. The best part of life is not just surviving, but thriving with passion and compassion and humor and style and generosity and kindness. These are the wise words of Maya Angelou, a famous author, poet, director, and playwright. When you hear the words kindness, what pops into your head? Holding the door open for someone? Letting someone have the last cookie? Or volunteering your time to help someone in need? Kindness can mean something different to everyone. Kindness is not only being able to help someone do something if there's nothing in it for you, but as Mama Ash would say, if you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. These traits are what make a good person. Looking back to the days when it didn't matter what brand you were wearing, or if your hair looked good, many events happened that have shaped us into becoming good people. Most of us have known one another since kindergarten or even preschool. We have done a lot together throughout the years. In elementary school, you truly learned what it was like to help others and not only think of yourself, but think of the people around you. I remember way back when, what seems like an eternity ago, back when our chairs weren't attached to our desks, every time you got up, whether it was for going to the carpet, using the restroom, or lining up for DPA, you would have to push in your chair. Sometimes we'd be so excited, we would forget to push in our chair. And one of our friends would push our chair in for us. Those small acts of kindness show what kind of person you are, the kind of person who is good. Coming together at Penns Valley Intermediate School was a prime opportunity to make new friends while showing kindness in an awkward situation. The first day of 5th grade was a little weird for everyone, I would say. Yes, we all went to Penns Valley School District, but we were never really together for enough time to get to know one another. Eventually, we made new friendships that lasted for a moment, and friends that we still have today. For example, in 6th grade, we all got paired up with a kindergartner and were instructed to make them a book. We all worked so hard to make the book exactly as they wanted. When it was time to show our kindergartner how their book came out, we all crowded in the cafeteria, sitting beside our partner, wanting to read them the book. I remember the smiling face of the little girl I had when I was reading the book to her, and looking up and seeing everyone else's smiles too. I believe some of those kindergartners who are now 5th graders still have their books today. You may have forgotten about that project we did in 6th grade, but I haven't, and I hope this helped you remember how you positively impacted someone's life and put a smile on someone's face, even if for just a moment. With the end of our high school career shortly coming upon us, meaning about 30 minutes or sooner, fingers crossed, think about what you have done in high school that has shown how you have been a good person. Reflecting on all the clubs you were a part of and the hours you put into helping others in high school, many of you have had several opportunities to better someone else's life. You may have worked the blood drive, collected pennies for pennies or patients, or even picked up trash at Coburn Park. There have been a plethora of chances to show your kind heart. I was a part of many clubs in Penns Valley, one of which was Student Council. Every year, they try to do a blood drive. This year, I spent the entire day working the annual blood drive with other classmates. Many students and teachers came in to get their blood taken, and each one of those people did a good deed to save at least 3 people's lives. The people who helped at the blood drive played a crucial role in keeping things moving smoothly. The reason for me telling you this is to show you there are many different ways to help out and be a good person. Have you done something in your high school career that has been selfless and for the good of the whole? If you haven't yet, it's time to think about what you can and will do as your future lies before you, after having spent approximately 2,340 days in a classroom to get to this point, receiving our diplomas and starting the next chapter of our lives. Before we do that, take a couple of seconds and soak it all in. Look around at your fellow classmates. This is the last time we will all be together, in the same place at the same time. As we go our separate ways in life to achieve our goals and aspirations, always remember you will get further in life by being a kind-hearted, caring, and good person, whose words show passion and compassion and humor and style and generosity and kindness. Thank you, family, friends, and staff for being here today to celebrate with the class of 2024. Thank you, guys.
On behalf of the Penns Valley Area School District community, it is a true honor to welcome everyone to our 2024 commencement ceremony. Good evening to everyone. I'm always grateful for the opportunity to share just a few thoughts with our graduates. So graduates, I've been thinking about your journey beyond this commencement evening. Our mission has always been to empower our students every day to reach individual success. Within this mission, I would like to focus on two words that are inextricably linked: individual success. Graduates, what does individual success mean to you? The good news is that you are the person responsible for defining your individual success. Your definition is likely to evolve throughout your life. However, there are some personal attributes that will endure and remain with you, helping in your chosen career pathway. We know that personal attributes are formed from early childhood into adolescence. So, to connect my points, I need to share a bit about my childhood and pre-adult life. I grew up in a home where my father was an industrial arts teacher. Now we term that tech ed. And my mother was a stay-at-home mom. To make it financially, my father would come home from work, eat dinner, and go back to work every evening and all day on Saturdays. His evening work during the school year was limited to local home improvement repairs, and during summer breaks, he would take on larger projects with his crew, to include building new homes and completing large renovation projects. He was raised on a dairy farm and learned hands-on skills supported by attributes of hard work and perseverance at an early age. Some of you may have grown up on a farm and know firsthand what I'm referring to. My mother played a key role in keeping the family operational. She found joy in taking care of others, to include feeding not only our family, but our friends as well. She made certain we got our schoolwork done and that we were well rested for the next day. She also talked with our teachers if she thought we needed to improve or do something better. Although I watched my father and mother work long hours, I never heard either of them complain. As I entered junior high school, I found interest in working with my paternal grandfather. The dairy herd had been sold, so he used the farmland to generate some income to help pay the taxes and upkeep on the property. He raised vegetables, and I mean lots of vegetables. We worked all day, sun up to sundown. We raised thousands of plants on over 20 plus acres. We then made hay on the other 80 acres. Everything needed to be planted, cultivated, weeded, sprayed, mulched, watered, and harvested. Most of this work was done by hand without fancy equipment. And I loved the work, and I learned a great deal. Later in high school, my father needed my help with our construction business, and I agreed to join him. During my time working with him and his crew members, I acquired the skills necessary to build a residential home. In fact, later in life, I had my own construction company with 10 employees. I loved the work, and I learned a great deal. So as many of you know, I've been around for about 30 years in education, and I've been positively influenced by so many talented educators and leaders. And I have loved the work, and I have learned a great deal. So my reflection is that I could have been individually successful in any one of these career pathways because of personal attributes like working hard, perseverance, adaptability, and a willingness to learn from experiences. So graduates, I leave you with this. I hope you each recognize that your individual success and joy can evolve over time. Don't feel bound by one pathway. Continue to learn and set yourself up for individual success across multiple pathways. Work hard, enjoy the work, and learn, learn, learn a great deal. Graduates, I wish you all the very best. Please join me in giving them a round of applause. It's my pleasure to also welcome some honored guests on the field for this evening, and it's the class of 1974. If I could ask the class of 1974 to please stand up and be recognized. Give them a round of applause, please. And I'd like to call out Martha Futhi to the podium. She's going to share a few words. Martha also grew up on a dairy farm near Woodward area. She attended Ohio Wesleyan University and subsequently moved to Arizona, where she enrolled in practical nursing courses and worked as an LPN. She returned to Penns Valley with her 2 daughters, obtained a master's degree in social work, and recently retired. In addition to all of this, she classifies herself as an equestrian above all and has been riding since the age of 9. Martha, welcome to the stage.
Greetings, everyone. Unbelievably, it was 50 years ago that I came to my Penns Valley School graduation. I don't remember much of it. I was just glad to be done. I was looking forward to what came next, and I was leaving the valley. I went to college, I moved west, I met my husband. I had 2 children, and I was homesick. I missed the freedom of the fields. I missed the mountains, the valleys, the creeks, the gaps. I needed a place to raise my children where they could run free and play without a leash attached. I didn't want to hold a leash. So we moved back to Penns Valley. My daughters went to school and graduated from Penns Valley High School too. They too have moved away. And unlike me, they are not homesick. They are doing well out there in the world. Like you will, they benefited from their education here and being raised in a community that knew them. My only advice to you is that you all think about how you want to live as you move onward from this graduation day. That may be figuring out where you want to live, as it will often determine what you do to make a living. And I'm assuming you all need to make a living. At any rate, I congratulate you all on your successful completion of your high school education, and I wish you happiness with your success in your future. Thank you.
How are we doing, class of 2024? Good? 4.5 minutes. Give me 4.5 minutes. Okay. Good evening, students, families, teachers, and distinguished guests. Today we gather to celebrate a significant milestone in the lives of our graduating class. It is a day filled with pride, joy, and a profound sense of accomplishment. As I stand before you as your proud principal, I am reminded of a well-known quote from a beloved superhero's uncle. With great power comes great responsibility. Sharing this quote at today's commencement feels right, not just because of its ability to encourage self-reflection, but also because of a personal gesture from one of our very own. Recently, an exceptionally talented senior gifted me a painting she had created of Spider-Man. Attached was a note with the lines, "Remember, with great power comes great responsibility." I hope you enjoy this piece and don't miss the class of 24 too much. Wishing you and PV the best. This gesture is a testament to the creativity, thoughtfulness, and insight that define this graduating class, a class that will hold a special place in my heart as you are the first group of students I have had the pleasure of seeing through all 4 years of high school. Watching you learn and grow over these years has been an absolute honor. Graduates, you have spent your years in formal education acquiring knowledge, developing skills, and discovering your passions. You have demonstrated resilience, perseverance, and the ability to overcome challenges in and out of the classroom. Today, you stand at the threshold of a new chapter in your lives, equipped with the power of education and the limitless potential it brings. However, as Spider-Man's Uncle Ben wisely advised, this power does come with great responsibility. The knowledge, skills, and gifts you possess are tools that can shape not only your future, but also the world around you. It is your responsibility to use them wisely, ethically, and with a sense of purpose. In our world today, we face complex issues that challenge our values, ethics, and the overall quality of our lives. As graduates, you have the power to make a difference. Whatever path you choose after high school, never forget that your words, actions, and decisions will impact the lives of others. The things you decide to do, or not do for that matter, will make a difference. Remember, responsibility is not just about fancy titles or grand gestures. It is about the small, everyday actions that collectively create a positive impact. It is about showing kindness, integrity, and empathy in your interactions with others. It is about standing up for what is right, even when it is difficult. It is about being a force for good in your community and beyond. As you embark on the next stage of your lives, I encourage you to embrace your power with humility and a commitment to making our world a better place. Seek out opportunities to continue to learn and grow, to challenge the status quo, and to innovate for the greater good. Your education has given you a strong foundation, but your character and actions will define your legacy. To the parents, teachers, and mentors who have supported our graduates along the way, I extend my heartfelt gratitude. Your guidance, encouragement, and belief in their potential has been critical to their success. Thank you for nurturing their minds and spirits and for preparing them to take on the responsibilities that lie ahead. Graduates, as you navigate your future days, months, and years, I urge you to never forget the words of Mr. Ben Parker. With great power comes great responsibility. You have the power to shape your future and the future of our world. You also have the responsibility to use that power wisely and strive to leave a positive and lasting impact. Congratulations to the class of 2024. The world is waiting for you, and I have no doubt that you will rise to the occasion with courage, wisdom, and a sense of responsibility. Lainey, your painting will always have a special place in my office. Thank you. And yes, class, give a round of applause. It's an awesome, awesome painting. And yes, class of 2024, I will miss you all dearly. I wish you nothing but the very best and can't wait to hear about the wonderful things you will all go on to accomplish. Let's give our graduating seniors another well-deserved round of applause. At this time, it brings me great pleasure to introduce the class of 2024 salutatorian, Joshua Samuel Evans.
Good evening, class of 2024, family, mentors, and friends. Congratulations, we've made it to the end of this chapter of our lives. As we continue forward in our futures, whether to college, trade school, the military, or the workforce, I would like to remind us all here today of two things. Number one, life is too short to spend dwelling on trivial things. Number two, life is too short to not say thank you and I love you. I challenge every person here to seriously consider what I am about to say to you as we enter into the next stages of our lives. Yes, school and work are both important and are vital to surviving. You need to work to afford housing, food, and basic necessities, unless, of course, you win the lottery, and in that case, call me. But generally, work is important. School is important. It's nice to have a good GPA or get into the average or get into the college of your dreams, or get the job promotion for which you worked so hard. However, these things should not define us, nor should they take up every waking moment of our lives. There is so much more to life than work. There is so much more to life than school and studying. I think we can all remember a time in elementary school or even high school when we were so worried about something that seemed extremely important at the time. It could have been about a birthday party, an AYSO soccer game, or what to get your classmates for the holiday stocking stuffers. Regardless, I think I can confidently say that, looking back on those moments now, they seem somewhat insignificant. Honestly, most of those moments we probably cannot even remember clearly just a few years later. One day, we'll look back and realize that we worried too much about things that don't really matter. Life is short is something that I feel as though we have not heard enough over the past 13 years of school. I was recently reminded of how little time we truly have on this earth, and I want to encourage each of us here today, myself included, to let loose sometimes, to enjoy life, and to build strong and caring relationships with those around us. With that said, I also encourage each of us today to say thank you and I love you, not simply for the sake of saying a few words that sound nice, but for saying them out of sincerity. I know for a fact that each of us has at least one person that cares about us, whether that be a parent, grandparent, sibling, friend, or teacher. We must ensure that we let these individuals know how important they are to us. We need to express our gratitude and appreciation for them. On this note, we must also remember to tell those whom we care about, I love you. None of us know how long we have to live or how long our loved ones have, so we must say I love you and mean it while we still can. We must remember to not let school or work or life in general get in the way of being with those we love. This is especially relevant as some of us will transition to dorm life in the next few months. Some of us will begin military training, and we will all hopefully grow up and become adults ourselves. Throughout the changes that we are about to experience in our environments and lives, we must remember to still express our love for those whom we care about. We should not feel the need to act stoic or as though we cannot express our emotions moving forward. It is more than okay to say I love you as a college student or a 30-year-old in the future. We should never forget the importance of gratitude and love. Love changes people and it changes society. We need to make sure to say thank you and I love you while we still can, because life is too short to not love. In closing, I would like to once again say congratulations, class of 2024. We have all overcome difficulties and setbacks in our lives, but we persevered and we made it. As we look to the future and continue onward, our time is limited, so let's make the most of it. Let loose sometimes, laugh regularly, thank people, and love always. With a bit of love and laughter, I believe that we can all look back on our lives years in the future and be satisfied knowing that we lived life to the fullest and dwelled on what matters most. Congratulations again, and thank you.
At this time, it brings me great pride to introduce the class of 2024 valedictorian, Jacob Flaska.
Good evening, Penns Valley. It is an honor to stand up here today as the valedictorian of the graduating class. I won't bore you with long-winded thank yous and the like. However, I will be talking about ancient Egyptian mythology for a short period, so please bear with me. I promise I'm getting somewhere with it. Let us begin, shall we? In ancient Egyptian mythology, after death, all souls go through a process called the weighing of the heart. It's okay. You can laugh at me. I won't be hurt. Once a soul arrives in the Egyptian underworld, the god of death takes their heart and weighs it on a scale against the feather of justice. Should the heart weigh more than the feather, it means that the soul's life was lived heavy with sin and the soul would cease to exist. If the heart weighs the same or lighter than the feather, it means that the soul has lived a good and balanced life, and it would pass freely into paradise. I do not ask you all to believe in the customs of men long dead and the myths of civilizations long fallen. I simply ask you to think about what would happen if your heart was placed on those scales. Would your heart be as light as a feather or heavy as a stone? Which way would the scales tip? If your heart would weigh down the scales, I implore you to alter your path. There is still time in your life to change its weight. In short, nothing is yet set in stone. To all my fellow classmates, whether you believe in the weighing of the heart or not, your actions have consequences from this point on. The tutorial has come to an end, and you are now thrown headfirst into the open world. You may have additional freedoms now that you are no longer bound to this place, the building that's now behind you. I lost my page. Where was I? But you have additional responsibilities as well. While that may seem daunting, nothing is yet set in stone. Your hearts have yet to be weighed. There is still time to alter how much it tips the scale. Your lives are only just beginning. While you may not alter the life you have already lived, there is still time to alter the life that is yet to be lived. Your hearts will not weigh the same in 5 years as they do today, I promise you this. I hope that they will all be lighter than they are today, but it is not up to me to make that happen. Each of you is responsible for the weight of your own hearts. As the class of 2024 steps out of the school grounds for the last time as students, I wish you all the best of luck in your future endeavors. May you all achieve individual success, however that may look to you. May you all have safe journeys to wherever your future takes you. And in the spirit of the ancient Egyptians, may your burdens be light and your hearts even lighter. Thank you.
Before we begin the presentation of the class of 2024, it's extremely important that we take a moment to recognize the people who make this wonderful ceremony possible. First, I would like to thank the Penns Valley support staff, faculty, and administration. Your hard work and dedication to our students is truly remarkable. I would like to thank our Director of Physical Plant, Mr. Robert Miller, Mr. Robert Stiers, and Mrs. Tina Lamy, along with our entire grounds crew and custodial staff. The pride you take in your work is noticed and very much appreciated. We certainly cannot forget to thank our office team, Mrs. Tracy Frank, Mrs. Mindy Gensmore, Mrs. Tammy Glasgow, and Mrs. Laura Snyder for their role in making today possible. I would also like to recognize the efforts of Mrs. Tricia Miller and Mr. Michael Farley. Their work as the senior class advisors is absolutely essential to make tonight a success. Thank you for all that you have done for our graduates. A special thank you to the Northwest Savings Bank for providing miniature diplomas for all of our graduating seniors, a nice keepsake that you'll find in your envelopes after our ceremony. And last, but certainly not least, I would also like to recognize seniors, and you guys can stand up, Lainey Aston, Sophie McMurtry, and Caitlin Morrison, who took the time to put their creativity to work and design our program cover art. Please stand and be recognized. Give them a round of applause. Thank you, girls. Now for the part that you've all been waiting for. We have a tradition at Penns Valley that the seniors choose who reads their names as they receive their diplomas. I am pleased to share that this year's selection includes all of our 2024 retirees, Mrs. Deneen Keller, Mr. John Howe, Dr. Annette Rager, and Mrs. Dina Howe. It's rock and roll, Mrs. Keller. Good.
Would the first row please rise? Ready. Sophie Dawn McMurtry. Trevor Malin Bressler. Joshua Samuel Evans. Emily Rose Lawler. Jacob Flaska. Ella Faith Aston. Lainey Hope Aston. Wade A. Amon. Lily Rebecca Bokel. Madison Elizabeth Butler. Jack Darlington. Scotty Cecilia Dinges. Ava Riley Federoff. Nicholas David Gillespie. Kendall Luann Geiswhite. Ella L. Hadley. Chad Harris Hammer. Liberty Homan. Kayla Ann Hopkins. Aaliyah K. Huey. Gracie Lee Change Ironside. Gertrude Sarah Johnson. Addison Kubalak. Cameron David Kubalak. Alexis Elizabeth Long. Juliana J. Lavallo. Henry F. Mayer. Andrew J. Pickering.
Evelyn Marie Powell. Ava Renee Reeder. Gracie May Riddle. Lucas M. Shawley. Vince Levi Smith. Abigail Grace Stitzer. Dustin Stover. Emily Louise Warner. Samantha R. Brown. Wyatt Charles Homan. Mariah Rachel Clace Hurd. Mackenzie Lamy. Lauren Nicole McMurtry. Katie Bush. Jessica L. Bressler. Haley Marie Brown. Nicholas William Kane. Kylie Ann Cessna. Braden Clark. Vanessa Ann Cole. Caleb Eugene Comfer. Lucas Comfer. Brandon R. Coral. Turtle S. Owaskowitz. Lane David Federoff. Van Gearhart. Shimiqua G. Gensel.
Katrina Gensel. Emily L. Guest. Keaton Nathaniel Gerner. Jonathan Taylor Heltman. Cody M. Hawking Dietz. Evan S. Homan. Mason A. Houts. Zoe A.N. Ireland. Connor Joran. Aaron J. Johnson. Caleb Johnstonbaugh. Dannon Kerstetter. Joshua Davis Lieb. Rylan Lohner. Ashton R. Long.
Dante J. Mast. John Meyer. Madeline Kathleen Miller. Caitlin Grace Morrison. Jacob Alex Musser. Cassidy Neese. Hayden Neese. Colin Nowinski. Braden Kyle Packer. Alex Page. Simeon R. Patel. Nicholas Elwood Pecht.
Sean H. Pollock. Eliza Jan Pusiger. Thomas Daniel Pyle. Annalise Reset. Zoe Riggleman. Lane Alexander Ripple. Jackson Neil Romick. Maya Virginia Rubio. Heath Michael Senator. Colton Daniel Shunk. Carly Renee Simcoe. Olivia Danielle Smith. Tommy Snook. Hunter C. Stake. Jarrett L. Stover. Emma M. Stull. Lane Swartz. Logan M. Taylor. Kayla Torres. Raleigh Veneda. India Velasquez. Jaden Velasquez. Derek Christian Bones. Ty Michael Watson. Matthew Thomas Whelan. Emily Marie Wolf. Logan R. Wolf. Morgan Marie Yerrick.
All right, favorite part of my job. Will the class of 2024 please rise? I didn't get to the cool part yet. With the authority granted to me by the Penns Valley Board of Directors and the Pennsylvania Department of Education, I am proud to announce that the students who stand before me have met the necessary requirements for a Penns Valley High School diploma as established by the Penns Valley Area School District Board of Directors. You may now move your tassels from right to left. I proudly present the Penns Valley High School Class of 2024.